Before long, a woman may see that she is with a man who has two women in his life, his mother and her. He won't just have a normal relationship with his mother though, as she will be his focus. The woman, who should be his primary relationship, is then going to be like a woman that he is seeing on the side. As a result of this, most of the man's time and energy will be directed toward his mother. So, if his mother wants him to do something, it might not matter if she would like to spend time with him. And if they have plans to do something, these could soon be put to one side. It will be clear that his life will revolve around his mother and that everything else in his life will be of secondary importance. If his mother says jump, it will be a case of how high. Along with being there for her, his mother could make a lot of his decisions and have a lot of control over how he lives his life. Therefore, he will be an adult, but he will act like a boy that needs his mother's permission before he can do something and is reliant on her guidance. As for the man's father, he might not be around, and if he is around, he might not have much of an impact on his life. In fact, he could be more like a doormat that is used to being walked over by others. For a little while, she may have done her best to overlook what is taking place, preferring to give him and his mother the benefit of the doubt. At first, she might have believed that he was just being kind and was looking out for his mother. But as time has passed, it will be clear that he is too focused on his mother, and this is causing him to neglect both himself and their relationship. She could feel frustrated and fed up at this point. Still, she could hope that before long he will change and that this will allow their relationship to improve. If so, she will put what she can see with her own eyes to one side and do her best to carry on as normal. But she might not be able to deny what she can see with her own eyes for very long. And she could soon think about what she could do to change what is going on. One thing that she may do is to look into why a man would behave in this way, and what can be done to change a man that is like this. Additionally, she might soon talk to him about what is going on, with her taking a fairly indirect approach. For example, she could say that she is starting to feel as though he doesn't care or value her anymore. By talking about her experience and not criticizing his behavior, she might be able to get through to him, as he is less likely to become defensive. Yet, although she will have done the right thing by speaking up, it doesn't mean that she will make a great deal of headway. He could end up dismissing what she says and say that he is not overly focused on his mother, or words to that effect. He could even make out that she is being selfish and has something against his mother. Alternatively, he could agree, albeit reluctantly, with what she has said and say that he will change. As the days, weeks and months go by, however, he might not change. Either way, she is still going to be with a man who is unable to truly be there for her, and, as things stand, has no intention of changing his behaviour, due to what has been going on for so long, and how much this relationship has taken out of her, and how little it has given her. She could decide to call it a day. Then again, she could continue to try to change him. And if he says that he wants to change, she could even look for a therapist or a counsellor for him. As she is giving so much and receiving so little, her well-being is likely to continue to suffer. If she was to talk to a friend or a family member about what is going on, one thing they could say is that she is behaving more like his mother than his partner. They could make it clear that she needs to let go of someone who is not good for her. As they are on the outside, they will have been able to see how she has changed through being in a relationship that is not serving her highest good. Ultimately, they will want what is best for her. It will now be a good idea for a woman in this position to think about how long she is willing to put up with what is taking place. What might allow her to do what is best for her can be for her to think about how she will feel if she stays in this position for another 2 years. If she finds it hard to move on, and a big part of her has the need to stay in the hope that it will change, it could show that she has emotional wounds to face and work through. There is the chance that she is unconsciously looking to receive the love that she missed out on during her formative years. So if you are a woman who is in this position and you can see that you are with a man and you are acting more like his mother than his partner, and this has been going on for quite some time, then it's probably going to be a good idea for you to explore what is taking place for you at a deeper level, because as I've said, you may be unconsciously looking to receive the love that you missed out on during your formative years. So many, many years will have passed since you were a child, but the needs that were not met won't have simply disappeared from behind the scenes. They will be causing you to look towards someone, and this can especially be the case if you have been in this position before, to look towards someone who can't be there for you in the hope that this time it will be different. And if this is the case, then you may need to reach out for external support so that you can start to work through the pain and experience your unmet developmental needs. And as you are able to let go of what took place, to let go of the need to receive the love that you missed out on, then you will gradually be able to be in a relationship with the man who can actually be there for you. And this is something that can take place with the assistance of a therapist or a healer. But the main thing is that you stop neglecting yourself, abandoning yourself, and you do what you need to do to gradually change your life. If you'd like to find out more about the services that I offer, please go to www.oliverjrcooper.co.uk or email me at info@oliverjrcooper.co.uk, and I'm looking forward to assisting you on your journey.